It just rained a little and the rain cooled down and the weather is nice. Welcome you to our show and wishing you a wonderful day today. It is Friday, people. It's Friday. The day to Friday. And it's the weekend in Sweet TNT, and we are truly happy to have this 1 hour to be with you. Come in, call a friend, call your neighbor, call the dog, call everybody, the neighbor who is talking to you, call her. Gladys!
Call everybody!
Call them, let them know OMG Live is on, like boys, on.
All right, so doing it now.
Welcome everyone. Richard Young here, Maracas La Saiva, Maracas St. Joseph in Trinidad and Tobago. Delighted to be in the company of these beautiful, talented young ladies, our regulars here at OMG, the Quarantine Edition. I'll take the opportunity now, Penny, to let the others introduce themselves.
Hi everybody, Cecilia Salazar here in cool, lush Pity Valley. It's really cool and lovely today, thank God, because it's been so unbearably hot in Trinidad and Tobago. So we give thanks for the rain and thanks that you are all here with us today on OMG Live, the Quarantine Edition.
Hey guys, Vaughnette. I don't know if it's cool or if it's hot. I'm inside the house and the admission is on. So maybe if it's hot outside or if it's cool, I ain't know if it's raining, I ain't know what. I just lie down reading books all morning. So I don't know what's going on the outside side. Sorry.
Ragu is supposed to be here in a second, so Ragu's a little late. He'll be joining us shortly.
Nice. Wonderful. Good. Remember, we are on Mondays to Fridays from 2 to 3 p.m. right here at OMG TT on Facebook. And we have to always take a time to say this, we appreciate your company every single day.
No idea, people. Love it. Love my people. To our lovely fans around the world and the islands of the Caribbean. Welcome. OMG Live, the Quarantine Edition is our way to come together, to talk, to laugh, to share, and to build a community daily.
Well, today we are playing the OMG Gibberish Challenge in our Let's Play Our Game segment. And if you get it right, you get to ask any one of us a question. And if you get it wrong, well, as Ragu says, you lose. We'll also be featuring a music video from a Barbados soca artist called Hollaback. And his song is Too Sweet. Name of the song is Too Sweet.
Oh, they did a song after me. They did a whole song after me.
They hear about you. They hear about you.
Too sweet.
Yes, finally. It's too sweet. Too sweet, Vaughnette. Too sweet. Too sweet must be. Now, people, you can see some hilarious clips from TikTok. We also have a trailer from a movie called 4 Kids and It, plus lots of enlightening conversation to get you going. So please stay with us. This is OMG Live, the Quarantine Edition.
Special shout out time for our DigiGod with his electrifying hands. Master Control, Stephen Doobal.
Run, Vaughnette, run!
You got the energy. Yeah.
We get the energy. We get the
Thank God.
energy.
We needed that. We needed that. Let's go. We're on the
It's also
road.
a great time to remind you, all of you who are viewing, that you can share this live feed now on your timeline. Share, spread the word to family and friends. And now you can take this. I'm taking this opportunity for you to go to fundmetnt.com page and lend your support so we can continue doing this show.
We taking it.
Talk to your sponsor friends and tell them about the show as well. Anybody you know out there who can lend a hand, talk to them. Talking about money and funding. What about the word worth? What are you worth, people? Are you worth it? Ask yourself, am I worth it? Have you ever asked yourself that? Are you worth it? The piece actress Viola Davis did for L'Oreal. You are worth it. You are worth it. You.
Me?
You're worth it. 3 words we have all heard at least 1,000 times, right? You're worth it. But do you really understand what that means? It's a beautiful reminder to us all that we have worth. You have reason and rarity. There is value in each and every one of us, including you. That is precious even on the days you might not feel it. You never depreciate in value. Those words are there to remind you. So to all those watching who feel like that or have ever felt like that, focus on what I'm about to say and repeat after me. I'm worth it. Okay? Maybe that felt great, or perhaps that felt weird. Let's go again. First, take a deep breath and let it out. Forget the naysayers and silence the critics, even if the harshest words are the ones you say to yourself. Do not doubt yourself, and this time, speak it louder, really loud. I'm worth it. And the next time you hesitate before going after something you want, the next time you blush and brush off a compliment, the next time you doubt your place in the world, in the workplace, in your home, or in your own skin, say these words to yourself: I'm worth it. And I know you will always say it like you mean it. I'm worth it. Because you are. And always will be. Got that?
I hear you. I hear you.
Love it.
When I tell you, I love that woman. I love everything she stands for.
We love you, Viola.
Every role she does, the commitment to the role, it's past acting. It's past acting. It's so profound and so strong and so powerful. She makes words have an amazing reality to them. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm worth it.
What's that?
I said I'm worth it, Penny. I'm worth it.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're worth it.
I'm worth it.
You're not Vaughnette little Ford, you know. You're Vaughnette Bigford. You're worth it. Hello.
Good one.
And speaking about amazing woman, we actually tried this yesterday and failed. So here goes again. American celebrity chef who is from Africa called Chef Ajopong decided to cook Caribbean food and make the mistake and say he's making doubles. Well, our friend Roma, my cousin, my darling, who is a Trini living in Toronto, was horrified what she saw the chef had done you went to her kitchen, turn on a camera, and put Ajupong in his place. Take a
Yeah,
look.
boy.
Get them.
Good.
Get them, Roma. Get them.
This is a dalgutni. You use this to swizzle up the chana so you get a little mushish, a little sauce to serve on the doubles. You don't serve doubles with chana looking like it's fried chana you're serving. Alright? To unpopular the belief by our friend Chef Ajipong, he says that a doubles is called doubles because when it fries, it doubles in size. That I will have you know is float, is bake you're making if you when you fry it, it doubles in size. It's not a double in size. Okay? And this is the serving of a doubles. And I have with me some Maruga hot sauce and a mango chutney that we call a sweet sauce or mango chutney, and serve that on it. And this doubles is called a doubles with slight, because this pepper real hot. You see, that is a slight. Cucumber and make yet, but this is doubles. This is doubles tubara that makes a doubles and not them two fry bake that I saw online courtesy the top chef, Chef Ajipong.
Oh God, I love it. Except now I'm feeling real hungry, y'all.
And my mouth in water. My mouth in water. I could drown. I could drown with the amount of saliva inside of my mouth.
It's looking so good.
Yeah, excellent rumor. I get it taste by watching it. I get it taste by watching it.
That Moruga pepper. Aroma take that and she go on Toronto with it. Yeah. Have it ready.
Now, during the space for people, we have some VIP, some very important point of views from our Facebook viewers. Let's hear them, Vaughnette.
Our first VIP is Simone Charles Pear from Barataria. And she says exactly, Richard. Some persons told my granny that they thought we lived in trees. They live in North Carolina. My grandmother was at a conference. That was over 10 years ago. They were in awe when she showed them pictures and that she's a retired school teacher and a RO5 with the BBC. I'm trying to figure out what was that in response to? I can't remember what we were discussing.
I wasn't here. So I don't know.
Oh, I think Richard said people don't see us Caribbean people they don't see Caribbean people. Richard, do you remember?
Yeah, Richard, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our next very important point of view comes from Bernadine Johnson Collier, who lives in the United Kingdom. And she says, I get so much joy from you all. It helps me to deal with the fact that I can't come home at the moment. Well, Bernadine, we are so happy to be here to keep you company and bring you those Trini vibes. We'll keep bringing it. Doubles and all.
Joy, down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. And next we have... Ambika Cindy Rampasad. I always read Ambika's. She's from Sando,
Yeah.
the best city in the world. Hi,
Oh,
Ambika.
really?
She says, I support local in every area. Entertainment, food, clothes, and design. Vegetables, meat, detergent, and every other area. We are talented and provide a quality product. Totally agree, Ambika. Totally agree.
Yeah, boy. Yes.
Buy local. So people
And I
like
find
me.
a lot, find a lot more people have started to do that now, Penny, during this COVID lockdown. A lot more people
I
supporting
don't know,
local, I
girl,
find.
because I locked down. I don't know who buying what. All the stores locked up. So I'm hoping that
No,
when
but my,
they open,
like my mother have this, she have this contact for like a greengrocer thing, and you order it and they bring it to her with all her little
very
veggies
nice.
and things. Really nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
What are people saying on social media? Hey, I forget.
Hey, what?
I forget to
What?
watch blue soap. I forget to
Why?
watch the blue soap on the internet today.
Of course, Stella, bring me blue soap.
We are told one like that is
Because I watched a little yesterday 3 times, you know.
yeah,
Okay, so what
exactly.
people are saying on social media?
I'm not able to see very many. I don't know. My thing is coming in very scratchy. I'm seeing Simone Charles play again. I'm seeing Steve Spencer, Bernadine Johnson Collier, Lisa Wickham, Kimo Thomas, Richard Bruce Murrell, Kirk Cambridge, Delpesh, Raphael Bernadine. Anybody else you're seeing there, Richard? Because I'm not seeing very many.
Leslie and Donna, Rachel Young, Christine Jack, Shalana Carter, Selvon Henry, Ranger Walker, Bertram Ali, that's my uncle, Bobby Lee Dixon, Sean Edwards, David Williams, Marlon Ramprasad, and Kirk Cambridge Delpes said he's sucking mango. He's sucking mangoes from Puerto Rico and from Santo Domingo. He gets mangoes from all over the world. So he's showing off.
The internet is a little sticky, y'all. So Facebook
It is,
might have a challenge, but we're recording it. So
the internet
Okay.
sucker too.
I heard my son's name in there, Steve Spencer. I love you. Right, we're moving on, you know, people.
Steve, really? Oh my God, you no longer see Steve?
Yes,
Yeah.
serious business.
It's time for the OMG Live COVID-19 update.
First, let's take a look at the latest World Health Organization figures.
Today, the worldwide COVID-19 infection has grown to 5,963,044 infected persons and counting. The death toll, 363,905, and the recovery now stands at 2,628,359 persons who have recovered.
In Trinidad and Tobago, all our figures are holding, so we're extremely grateful for our situation. Thank God, not all the wood that surrounds me. Again, I want to thank all the authorities, the doctors, the nurses, the frontline workers, all the workers who continue to do what is necessary to keep us safe. Thank you, the ministers and the choices. I was reading in papers that there's some students in Trinidad who wants to come home as well. They were hoping that they would have taken them, because apparently they only taken UE students home. So these students, about 6 of them in the hospital, working in the hospital. In the college, there's a school for medicine up in Trinidad.
Yeah, the doctors, yeah.
So I'm hoping, I
So
was
they
reading
can't come
Trinidad.
home?
No, well, they said students, but they're only taking UE students. They did not facilitate for those things.
That is
What are
true.
people
And they were
saying?
saying that they didn't even send them care packages. I did see that they need food and stuff. I'm talking about the medical students too in Cuba. We have some in Cuba.
Or Cuba,
who need help
right.
too.
Yes, yeah. So people are still seeking out help from the government for the crisis. Oh Lord, anything people saying on social media about our figures?
You know, I was
No,
watching the figures. I was watching the figures because I was looking up Caribbean news too, and I was looking at some of the smaller islands. And I was like, wow, look at little St. Kitts and Nevis. They had 15 cases, 15 recovered. You know, Montserrat had 11 cases, 10 recovered. I thought that was so wonderful. Anguilla, 3 cases, 3 recovered. St. Eustatius, 2 cases, 2 recovered. Vaughnette, 2 cases, 2 recovered. Saba, 2 cases, 2 recovered. So I wanted to give that good news of all those lovely little small Caribbean islands we don't hear much about.
Yeah.
I was like, that's
Yes,
wonderful.
great. And we have to keep our borders closed so the crisis wouldn't come. Because that's my fear,
But
you know, that the borders open and
I heard that St. Lucia was opening up their borders, or they may have done so already. I heard St. Lucia. So, yes. So,
wow.
But you know that
Okay.
internationally in South Korea, they had to close back the schools because they had opened schools and there was a spike in the cases. So they had to closure of schools happened immediately when they realized there was a spike in the COVID cases. So we have to be careful about how we move forward.
Yeah.
right. Vaughnette, you listened to when our schools, what our minister said. That's trending as well. Everybody was looking out for that press conference today.
It's
Yeah,
not
I saw a
trending.
comment that schools will be open on September 1st, and CSEC, so CSEC or CXC, what we know that CXC is going to be is going to start on the 13th of July, and they also want to find some other way to deal with how people who have to do SBAs and other kind of continuous assessment projects. Yeah, that came out of the
So,
the
September for our school also.
yeah.
September. But I wonder what kind of things are going to happen in the school. The school can't just go back to normal. We have to be able to adjust.
No.
I mean, children, we can have 3
Yeah.
or 4 children sitting down in a desk like how we know it is.
No.
How are they going to
Social
deal with situations
distancing.
like that? We have to have
Social
I'm
Well,
wondering
distancing
if,
have to
I'm
be
sure we can do it without.
we might have to have periods, like a first half and a second half. You know,
some kind of shift.
Yeah.
system gonna have to happen.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody was just asking
Yeah,
me,
that's
Steve,
what they're
whether to
talking
go
about.
fund me or fund me, Titi.
Fund
Somebody was
me,
just asking me that.
fund me, TNT.com.
nt.com.
Fundme.com. Okay,
Yeah.
fund me TNT. I hope they heard. Right, so we moving on, you know. We
Of
moving on
course.
to
Yeah.
We're not trending still. All right. Okay.
No, we ain't trending yet, actually.
We ain't
Yeah.
start that
All
yet.
right. Okay. We are trending yet. Okay. Right. Sorry. We COVID in. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah,
Let's
we
move
moving
on.
in. We covered it. We're moving on to meanwhile at TikTok for the.
So you
Right.
and your best girl decide how bad could it be to go to a ghetto party. We sexy, we nice, we just gonna add some spice. Time to let me hear loose. Here is Moodmaster 24
gosh.
at TikTok. Take a look.
I mean,
And you're bad. And you're bad. You hear one
And you're
gunshot and
bad.
you're going to run. Ah, I'm bad. Boom,
Hello?
boom. Let me run. Ah.
I don't know why people just run. You must drop. When you hear the gunshot, you must drop. You don't run.
Run there. Okay.
Gunshot etiquette by Cecilia.
I don't know. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm telling you. When you hear that, you have time to process logically what you should do.
Yeah.
I drop
You
now.
must practice it. Must practice it at home in case.
I'm running so fast. Eh? Do you know that very popular song on TikTok where they cross their shoulders with their hands and then put their hands in the air and wave their waist? I don't know it myself.
Yeah.
But someone decided to
Yes.
do a Trinidad version.
I know
Okay,
it.
Sal, I think you and me, darling. Anyway, somebody tried to do a Trinidad Soca remix of the song and have Trinidad not only waving their waist but throwing their hips and lifting their legs and oh God, anybody look, here it is. Kivan underscore crack
Show us.
on TikTok. Take a look.
Okay.
I wasn't aware of it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Is it
done.
I don't know the original song.
Yes.
I
The
forget.
original.
I don't
Just
know.
put extras wines in it.
I don't know the original song.
I thought it was a different song. Sorry.
Our
I know
last
that's all.
TikTok. The next one is just pure iFood for your Friday viewing pleasure. Here is JP Charles 44 on TikTok for you, lady.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Know.
Head, shoulders, knees.
Turn around and bend, bend.
Wrong. Too short.
I will part of the same dance, Penny. That is all part of it.
That's the same dance?
No.
Same thing again. TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm so
All
disappointed in
those
you.
TikToks, all of those TikToks I realize come from the Macarena. All. Macarena is the root of all.
Yeah. I'm Macarena business.
That was how TikTok people are passing the time, people. Let's jump in our next segment where we discuss what's trending today.
Before we get into today's trending topics, I want to remind our online audience, you too can send us your thoughts, your video clips, your notes, your perspectives to info@omgtt.com with your name and contact information. Okay?
Yeah.
But
What we
Richard
talking
is
about?
there, Stephen, so he could comment. What we talking about? The riots?
Well,
The riots
yes.
taking place? You all saw the fire?
Oh,
Yes.
Trump say if you're looting, we shooting. And
Yeah.
Twitter
But those
interfere
were
with it. If you're looting, we shooting. And that's promoting violence. And now he after Twitter in a big way.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It
One
is
of the
crazy.
things
Yeah, Penny, go
Yeah,
on.
Penny.
No, one of the things I
Yes,
observed
yes.
with the protesting yesterday, that a lot of the protesters had their phones, and it was like everybody had to shoot everybody. I was wondering, but 70% of the protesters had phones. Like we've become so voyeuristic in the society right now. It's like everybody wants to see themselves. And I saw a fire burning and a woman in front of the fire showing herself. Like, I wondering if we were focused, they were focused on what they were about. And the looting and the burning of our own Black people businesses. I didn't understand that,
Yeah. And they burned down a police station and
That Minneapolis thing has brought up some strange things as well, because you heard that a CNN reporter was arrested. Yes, he was released, but he was a Black reporter and he was arrested, and they hadn't even arrested. It's only recently we found out that they arrested the white policeman. Hi, Richard.
Welcome, Raghu.
yeah,
Hi,
Penny, that's
hi,
breaking
guys.
news. Isn't that breaking
Yes,
news that they arrested the policeman? They just
The
arrested.
one who had his knee on George's neck, he was arrested just about an hour ago. So maybe that will quell the protest, because they brought in
I hope so.
guards. Yes.
The National Guard has been brought in.
My take on this whole thing, I mean, and I guess for me, I always say maybe I have to be in this space to feel it, because it's easy for me to sit and say, oh gosh, we can't be looting and we can't be, but I'm wondering, when has peaceful protest ever worked? In the last, however, the last 20 Black people that they killed, when has peaceful protest ever worked for us? And Kaepernick kneeling down, they have a problem with that. But once you're doing it peacefully, they have a problem with it. And I just feel the people are fed up, and this is their way to say, and it might be a temporary solution for them, because really and truly, they're not thinking long term. They're expressing hurt and anger. They're just thinking, here, this is how we could get back at all. We go take what all you have. So I don't know if I'm in a position to say they shouldn't be looting. I know I would not be one that's looting, but I don't know how they feel, and I'm not in that space, I don't understand what I sympathize.
Well, I saw interestingly enough, Vaughnette, as you talk about Kaepernick, I saw an image where they juxtaposed the police officer kneeling on the neck of George Floyd, and they juxtaposed an image of Kaepernick kneeling, and the caption was, "That's why." And I thought it was
more interesting than that. It was Martin Luther's
of the two images.
It was Martin Luther's daughter who released that on Twitter with the two images to give it even more weight. It was Martin Luther's daughter who released that image.
For
kneeling.
Those two images.
Cecilia, you can't kneel here, but you're kneeling.
Yeah, because he's the ultimate peaceful protester, and he was killed. So, to reiterate Vaughnette's sentiments about you not understanding why they should go as far as they do, but it is really pent-up anguish, anger, angst, because it's repeating itself. It's repeating itself.
Exactly. Just some years ago, we had a gentleman killed, and his thing was, I can't breathe as well, remember? And they had him in the back of the police van, and his thing was, I can't breathe. And now again, I can't breathe. What is it? That young black men in America not allowed to breathe? It's ridiculous.
It was amazing that I will never forget that image of that officer, his knee on the man's neck and his hands in his pocket. It's like, this is everyday business. I mean, that image will not come out of my head. Okay, Ollie, what's trending again?
Sorry, I saw
what's
it.
Trending again?
Come, Richard, you know, Rich, give us a trend.
I don't want to.
The CNN reporters.
Well, the CNN reporters that got locked up was one, and they got an apology from the governor. So that was crazy. It was like, because they were clearly identifying that they were from CNN, and they were clearly identifying that they were reporters, and they were actually obeying the orders of the police. Yes. And yet the police still arrested them, which had to elicit an apology from the governor, no less, to the network and to the people who arrested. So it's I don't know. It's just crazy times in the United States. Pretty crazy times.
It's important to note too that the gentleman from CNN that was arrested is also a minority. He is not a white CNN worker. He is also a minority, a Latino.
Yeah.
It's important to note.
Jimenez.
Jimenez.
And they were not arrested. So we have to look. Yeah.
Madness. What are people saying on social media, y'all?
A few shout-outs coming in. Let me call a few here. Nikki Pollinae, Henry, Kathleen Lewis, Shelford Trotman, J.B. Harper, Hayden Rodriguez, Ashaki Scott, Aaron Schneider, Camille Selvon Abrams is on, Marie Millett is on, Nigel Holder is on, Priya Gomes Mora is on. So everybody has come on. They're all making statements about the anger that they themselves are feeling about seeing this. In fact, I've seen so many things, and it brought tears to my eyes over the last 2 days, Yeah. Vaughnette, any
very emotional to watch.
Very. And his family.
Yeah, we have right, Selvon Henry saying they've now locked up the policeman. Jenny Jagder is saying, I don't understand the looting and burning. Pauline Phillips says, hit them in the pocket. That's all they care about. Verna St. Rose Grace said, this is where I live. I don't know what I think I know what she's referring to. I'm not sure. Nigel Holder says, hi, OMG family. I reach this Friday, I go take a bacon shack with garlic sauce. Nigel, look at that's Roma for that, because Roma look like she good at them thing. Bernadine says it was reported that some of the looters were white people with gas masks dressed in black. I don't know. Yeah. Richard Bruce Muriel says these police officers need to be sentenced for life. Aaron Schneider says we must not mistake protesters with young, drunk people just making noise. Simone Charles says, well said, Vaughnette, the people are angry and hurt. I think we can move on for a while.
Yeah.
I want to say
one more thing.
Damien Adwin has a particularly strong one there. He said it should also be noted that there are instigators amongst potential white racists amongst the crowd doing wrong to make it seem like the protesters are all causing destruction only coming from the black populace.
Yeah.
So
I'm seeing that Aaron Schneider is on, and he's also commenting on the issue.
Yeah.
Hi, Aaron.
What I saw today on Facebook as well is that George was bawling for his mother, but you know that his mother died 2 years, like the exact date. I didn't realize that. Isn't that something? Wow.
Life is really something else.
Very tragic. Yeah.
We are moving and we are praying.
Well, just before we go on, I just wanted to hold up something in my hand. I don't know if you all are seeing it yet. Are you all seeing it? Yes, there it goes. And there it goes back down. That actually is a donation to Plenty Comedy that a lady dropped off home by me here because she said she does not have a credit card and she does not know. She wants to support Plenty Comedy. So she dropped it off, so I have to get it to you, Penny, and I can show you. I can assure you, Penny, I'll be more successful in getting this to you than the governor plums.
Yes.
So anybody?
What's her name, Richard?
Fabulous.
I am not so sure what her name is, you know.
Thank her. We'll be opening.
I think it's Deborah Richardson. Deborah Richardson is her name. Deborah Richardson.
Thank you, Deborah Richardson.
Deborah Richardson.
Where people can deposit money because I know not everybody have a credit card in Trinidad.
A credit card. Not everybody has a credit card, yes. So.
Right, so we will
and if not, you can always go and drop it by Richard in a Rima. You can find out where he lives.
Okay.
I don't think Penny likes that. I don't think Penny likes that too much.
Let us move
what
on.
Is he now?
Let us move on.
People, it's time to let's play that game. It's time for the game segment. Let's play it.
This is for all the lovely people online who have joined us today, chatting with us and participating. We really appreciate you people. We can't tell you all that enough. We really appreciate your company. So guys, you all get ready for this. I am not a part of this. I'm horrible at this game. Today we have the OMG. Yes, Vaughnette and I, we are horrible. So we're
is this a gibberish challenge?
I am horrible.
Is it a gibberish challenge?
And you all tell us the English words. If you get the answer right, you get to ask any one of us one question. If you don't, you lose, but you might learn something as we go along. So are we ready, Mr. Doobal?
Yes, we are.
Okay,
that's easy.
Bubbles. Yes, that one actually
gets lippin, popo, dapo, popo, bubbles. Easy, that was easy. That's an easy one. An easy one.
I actually get that one, I think. And it is so true. I am actually
I'm
feeling that
feeling for
way.
doubles. I'm feeling for doubles.
I'm
Aaron
feeling for
Schneider.
doubles
I'm
with a
feeling for
slight
doubles.
pepper from
Congrats,
Maruga.
Aaron Schneider.
Think about a question you want to
I'm
ask
feeling
anyone
for
about.
doubles.
One question. Let's go with clip 2, Stephen.
Lap up.
Black up, fapis, lap up, map up. Black up,
Lap
slap
up.
up,
Lap up, vapis,
slap
map
up,
up, tap
slap
up.
up, map up, slap up, tap up, map.
Lap up,
Do it again.
vapis, map up, tap up.
If
Map
aliens
up,
I know that
are
one.
if
I don't know
aliens
how
are
it
not
I know
always
that one.
listening to us,
I don't know.
It's
Lap
very
up,
poignant.
Map up,
It's very pertinent to the time. It's very pertinent to the time.
Lapak.
Damien
Black
Edwin.
Lives Matter. Damian Edwin. Damian Edwin. Black Lives Matter.
Black lives matter. And all lives matter.
very nice.
Somebody had blackout in La Puerta. Somebody had blackout in La Puerta.
That's very possible. Very possible.
That was close. The third clip. Round the clip.
Chapek Yopo Sapel. Chapek Yopo Sapel. BP Fopo Yupu. Chapek Yopo Sapel. Chapek Yopo Sapel. BP Fopo Yupu. Ripi City.
I'm just saying anything. I love it. Chapek,
Sapel.
chapek, walk up, lapek, pop up, siki, rekap, pop up.
Siki,
I didn't try to figure it out.
I like to say it. I wish maybe I should
Check
pick up
yourself
learning.
before you wreck yourself. Simon
Check
Donald.
yourself before you wreck.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yeah, Simon is a
Oh,
gibberish.
okay, that's what it was. Actually, I didn't really get that one. I got the check yourself before. I didn't get the you wreck. I got the yourself at the end. Okay.
Really?
I got a question.
I got a one. This is the saying.
Huh?
Vaughnette, there's a question.
What's the question?
Aaron Schneider. I want to ask Vaughnette how she feels the American situation is going to affect the same issues here in Trinidad, referencing the recent viral story about the car in Westmoreland. And what can be said about the treatment of our own Black youth by the hands of the police?
Well, I don't know if I could make a direct reference. Or it's happening all over. It doesn't mean that because it's happening in the States, it's not happening here. We racially profile people right here as well. We see it happening. It happens all the time. And sometimes we are even guilty of racially profiling our own people. We see people in a certain area and we want to know what they're doing there. He's talking about in particular where this gentleman said that his friends dropped him home in Westmoreland. And when they were leaving, they were stopped by one of the residents who asked them, well, what they were doing there and whatnot. Of course, the gentleman looked something like me. So the assumption was that they should not be in the Westmoreland area. At the end of the day, wherever it happens geographically, it's incorrect. Racially profiling people is just wrong. It's just wrong. And then of course,
you know, Vaughnette, I don't know that story, So what exactly happened eventually?
what happened is that after he stopped them and asked them where they were going, he took pictures of the car and circulated the picture of the car and the car number to their WhatsApp group in Westmoreland, telling them that to look out for this car. These people look like they were whatever. All they were actually doing is just dropping their friend home and leaving the area.
Wow.
I mean, there's a
no, that happened for years.
Maybe Westmoreland is a big area. Maybe that's because, but in my street, my WhatsApp group. Yeah.
At small point in my life, I was living with Morris. I was walking home, and somebody, "Are you going to work, darling?"
Exactly.
What do we call that? The Westmoreland's walk.
The black people walk.
I think,
Black people
but what they call racial profiling, we have to alert ourselves to some degree, but I think it's just how you do it. It's a demonstration of whatever caution that you want to do. To do.
Because
you
my neighborhood, exactly, my neighborhood is very strict. And any strange car driving down, they have big macos in my neighborhood, and they always on the WhatsApp group. Who car is this? Who car parking? Oh God, they can't even have a lime. They started send them a notice.
Thanks.
Cars coming.
Yeah, thanks, Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah, to my inbox. So thanks. I'll look at it. Yeah.
I am not.
So you have to be alert, but not racially profiled.
Of course, there's a great difference in protecting your community and ensuring that nothing untoward's happen and just stopping people because they find it too black to be in Westmoreland, but too black to be in an area where
All right.
Any other questions?
Let's go.
What I find astonishing is that somebody actually stopped you, and you stopped at whatever hour of the night, and then somebody will ask me, what you doing here? A version of that. I'd be like, my first instinct would be to say, wait, are you the police? Can I see some identification, please?
My first instinct is to stop cuss like a wajang. That is what my first instinct will be. Because the damn you have a badge? Anyway, we're moving on, we are moving on. We might move
questions.
More questions?
Go.
Also,
yeah, how or what do you think we can do to begin eliminating racism in our very own TNT? You are a Nubian goddess, so you are
boy.
That's a big question.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, that's a biggie.
We have to see the value in each other. I have to be able to value myself, and I have to be able to see the value in the other person, even though they look different or they come from a different race. I have to be able to see the value in people. If you value people and you value their contribution and you value that they're worth something, remember Viola was talking about that, then we could use it from there, but we start as basic as that. How do you value another person who doesn't look like you? What value you putting on them? It's starting with us. You have to start with us.
Do you think it has to be something? Do you think it has to be something that's mandatory in primary schools and secondary schools as part of the curriculum? The whole idea of the social cohesiveness in terms of the country and the appreciation of each of the races and what they contribute, and that whole I know they may do it in some sorts of levels for people who have children in school, like Cecilia. Maybe she could answer that. I don't know. But maybe it has to be something like that, because it has to. I always believe education has to be the starting point for changing people's values.
It's a condition.
They do the pledge, they do the national anthem, they do those things, but I must say that the government, the education system, many years ago, they started these programs. When they brought in the drama and they brought in the dance, they brought in other courses like agriculture, social responsibility, politicking. They brought in all these courses so that children could learn other things than maths and English, and it was going to be CAC, continuous assessment components. Don't let me get started. And then they X everything. Bam! We back to maths and English. Let me not
It has to do with conditioning,
I agree
and a
with you,
cultural
Richard.
confidence.
From the young.
Yeah.
We really have to
Yeah.
stand for the children. Are we moving
Yes.
on, people? Because we have to
Yes.
Right, so
Racism is taught, so it can be untaught. That's how I look
Yes,
at it.
with empathy and drama. Drama is the solution, right, Penny? Yes.
let's check out our next segment, people. OMG live on your screen.
Wait,
Come
Penny,
on.
wait.
I don't want the viewers to think that we're ignoring them. So the third question is for Richard Young. And the question is, Richard Young, what year were you born? And I know Richard is going to choose whether or not to answer that question.
No,
No, they didn't.
I could have gone on to the next thing.
They went there. They went there.
Penny is McGill. Penny is McGill, boy.
I'm born and hiding business. But no!
Oh, God.
I was
You can
Crazy.
not answer the question, you know. Not answer it on the grounds it will incriminate you. Plead the
we are
fifth.
moving on to OMG live on your screen.
In today's trailer, we feature another kids-friendly movie called For Kids and It, where a group of kids on holiday in Cornwall met a magical creature on the beach with the power to grant wishes. I think I met that creature, okay? And a wish was granted to me.
Of youth.
I am
That's
timeless.
fine. Yeah,
I am
yes,
timeless.
of young.
I am
The
timeless.
first unanswered question in OMG Live's history.
Yes, in our history.
Richard, they could have freeze, and we'll say, oh, the
It could
internet
have
freeze.
been,
Yeah,
you
we
know,
stick,
you have
we
to think
stick.
of it as a particular kind of conception. Not immaculate, but timeless. Okay.
Timeless.
Let's run through
I
the
love
trailer.
Yes,
Take a look, people.
it's
For Kids
magical.
and It.
You're gonna absolutely love this place, guys, I promise.
One family
Welcome.
is about to make an extraordinary discovery.
This is the last living dodo.
It looks kinda dead.
Formerly the last living dodo. Charming. Well, it's not Disneyland, but we do our best.
The tunnel! Come on! It's got my dog! Oh. I can hit it! Should I hit it?
No! Hit her!
The thing, it gives wishes.
Fine, you got me. Make a wish.
I wish to be a famous singer.
Come with me. I take you to him.
Was that it? What do you mean? It's extremely tiring.
And stinky.
Have you come across anything unusual?
Other than you mean?
Is there a way to make a wish permanent?
This is fun.
Magic isn't all twinkly lights and stardust.
We wish to go back in time.
There's always consequences.
Did he follow us through time? We have to get out of here without my head's in danger.
The legend is true.
Stop!
Out of the way! The creature's mine!
Leave this to me!
You gotta give him some freedom.
Oh, there you are. Bring them to me. Wishes are bad news.
Want it? Wish it.
Where's my goal?
Believe it.
Maybe there's hope for you yet.
For Kids and It.
What sorcery is this?
They're angry birds?
I'm not surprised. Trapped for all eternity in a prison.
Wow.
Oh,
That
Look how it.
the it creature looks like a cousin to Yoda. That's Yoda family.
Yeah. The best. A sandy one. And we can find it on the beach in Trinidad, so we will look for it. We have to what?
That is it.
I want to say something to Simon Jonathan. We can talk privately off camera. Okay, Simon, darling? Yeah. Off camera.
DM. Direct message me. Direct message him.
Yeah. We will talk privately off camera.
Before we leave,
and you'll be for the secrecy.
Before we leave, any quick things out there that our friends on social media saying? Because we're going to wrap up this now.
Yeah.
Raphael Bernardine said all the blood drained from Richard Young's face with that question. The look was priceless.
He became statuesque.
Yeah, ageless.
And Richard's Charles Kessler. Richard, he looks just as bright and youthful as he did since I was at St. Joseph College years ago.
Oh.
So all they have to do is ask her what age she is.
And deduce.
Okay, people. Yeah, this was lovely. This was lovely, y'all. Thank you all very much. Thank you all our friends on Facebook. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your questions. Well, some more than others. Thank you. It was lovely. Richard Young, you want to say a special thank you for those people out there?
All right. I want to say special thanks to all those who watched and took part in our show today. Please send us your comments, your thoughts, your perspectives. Not about my age. Somebody just said I was born in 1999 and I'm legal to drink. Actually, I love that. Nigel, who do you think years ago? Please send us your perspectives and comments and email to info@omg.com so we can share it right here on the OMG Live, the Quarantine Edition.
If your Facebook Live edition of today's show was glitchy, it wasn't because I was here. We ran smooth.
You're bathing blue soap then.
Internet speed. You can watch the sport version, recorded version on YouTube. Just go to OMG TVTT. We will upload it shortly. Join us here, people, Monday to Friday, 2 o'clock, right here on OMG TT on Facebook. Tell your friends and your family about it, people?
Yes. Share.
All right, it's time to say farewell.
I find you didn't move like somebody born in 1999 there.
Happy Indian Arrival Day. Tomorrow is Indian Arrival Day, the 30th of May. So happy Indian Arrival Day to those.
I should have
dressed in the Catalan back in 1945. And bye-bye. The 21-year-old that I am.
Bye,
Happy Indian Arrival Day.
Happy Indian Arrival Day.
And PC will be here on Saturday the 6th at 8:30 p.m. PC Comedy, so look out for that, y'all. But today, we leave with songwriter and producer from Barbados, 26-year-old Holla Back. And it sounds too sweet. Too sweet.
So Holla Back is older than I am. Thank you again, everyone, for being with us. And as we always say at OMG, take it away.
Let's
be
nice.
Other TNT.
I can't tell no lie, but I can't get enough for your love. You're pushing back on me, cause you know I love it rough. I'm falling for you, girl, and I know that is what you love. I know that is what you love, girl. Yeah. You give me wine, and then I give you mine, girl. Tropical vibes, yes. Tropical wine, girl. You give me wine, and then I give you mine, girl. Tropical vibes, yes. I give you mine. Your bumper just fluctuates in my love. Girl, it just fluctuates in my love. How when you wine back, girl, how when you wine back, girl. Your bumper just fluctuates in my love. Girl, it just fluctuates. You're too sweet when I wine pon. You're too sweet when I wine pon you. Baby, too sweet when I wine pon you. You're too sweet when I wine pon. You're too sweet when I wine pon you. That's me luck, me luck. I get hurt every time, but I still coming back for your love, love. You're pushing back on me, cause you know I love you rough, rough. I'm falling for you, girl, and I know that is what you love. I know that is what you love, girl. Yes. You give me wine, and then I give you mine.